The, the spirit of Hugh Masekela has infused the hall. The next speaker on our program needs no introduction. Don Mattera. Dr. Don Mattera reminds me. Thank you, Brazinga. Kom terug, Brazinga.
Mattera. Ja, julle is mogels julle man. Yes, meneer man. Julle moet die ding 'n ander ding sê. Julle moet die tyd hy moet hoor waar hy slaap en sê, hey, banrata batho bana tota. Hey, you guys are so mused like me, but I don't blame you. I just want to say to Sis Barbara and the family, I have never, ever, not when my father died, not when my mother died, not when so many of my family died. This loss has been so personal for me. So personal. I can't explain it to you. I wrote to the beautiful child, Motalipule. So libitso laka ke monna pule, ke setlogolo sa barolo. Re baga mina tsipe le tharentshe. Something was wrenched out of my body. And I wrote and sent this to her. She is our beloved and most kind and giving child. Verily, a massive chunk of living beauty has been wrenched out of our lives. For each one of us, it is a harrowing personal devastation. A great and generous heart has stopped beating its musical notes of caring love and healing compassion for humanity. When comes there another heart so deep, so kind, so gifted, so godly as Hugh Masekela? I loved your father, sweetheart. I love you and all those who wear the humane Masekela badge of Bhutan. Please read Psalm 103 to the family. This is not an easy day for me. It is not an easy time. I have been charged by the Living Legends legacy to work and be there. My leader, Msomi, welcome Msomi, and so many others. Why must we attend funerals all the time? I want to go to God and say, hey, money your nonsense come. That's mogos waar jy kan vat. That's baie lanis waar jy kan ga. It is not easy. You don't know. I saved this young man's life twice. Twice. The knives were on his throat. Umfanzeni. And I said, hey, hi Bamba, hi Luma. Hi Bamba, hi Luma. And Winnie Khotsetsile also. In my dark days of the dawn, Nagashapanyanyela. And those days I did not waste an eye for an eye, a life for a life. And this young man said to me, Brazinga, Bradon, your life changed, man. As a belief, man. So what we have today is a colossal loss. It is something that you will feel in the days to come. When I was badly sick with prostate cancer, this young man donated money to a specialist to help me. When my family, friends, and others were in drugs, he was there for me. So what you have lost is not a politician. No politicians come as close as this. Not as close as this. There are many. I want you to know, I have never, ever been so touched by this death. This was not an easy young man. This was a God. One to give and help his people. We need more of them today. We need more healing in our country. The Living Legends have put itself out to heal our country, heal our people. Hugh Masekela, he came to Sophia town. He mixed with us. He mixed with many, and he left his mark. Don Mattera writes in one of his poems, on barren waste, Sophia town was born, where rocks and trees stood forlorn, where sunset's beauty was a poet's feast, where man fought man and beast ate beast. In barren waste, Sophia town was born. But Sophia town rose and gave us what they gave us. And Father Huddleston came and helped to change us. To me, to kill was nothing, because I didn't see value in that human being. And you said to me, Brazon, Don, jy kan nie so aangaan. Jy's 'n groot man. So what we have today, there are many messiahs, but not all messiahs get crucified. Some of them leave something. Some of them leave a legacy that you can touch and feel and live. I don't know about all his mistakes. Loving woman is not a mistake. Never, never, never. Especially if the woman loves you back. And we were like that. County Cullen says the following in a poem that you loved. From the dark tower. It is a painful thing to think how in our country at this time, those who control our diamonds, our gold, our platinum, whatever they control, do not look at the social fabric of this country from the dark tower. It's a long poem. I won't do it now. But I want you to know there's something inside us that is also outside of us. And how it got there, we do not know. We only know that some people are born to be messiahs. Some people are born to heal the wounds of others. Little Jesus came and they knew him not. They loved him not. When Pontius Pilate said, I see no greed, no wrong in this young man. What must I do with him? A voice in the cloud said, crucify him. Today we crucify ourselves. And he never liked it. You never liked what was happening and is happening in our country. And it is time for us to say, Hugh Masekela, you went out of your way to heal our wounds with your singing, your life. Now we must have the legacy of a nation that works to heal its people. Because there is no pain quite like being unloved, unwanted in one's land among one's own people. There's no pain like that. 50 million people sleeping in the streets of this country. We have to regenerate ourselves. This is the only country that we have. In the name of God, in the love of you and many others, let us work to save our country. Because there is no pain quite like being unloved, unwanted among one's own in one's own land. Will the tumor in my fevered mind ever cease its violent throbbing? Will laughter ever flow from the vein of my pen? Because, people of South Africa, Azania, we have to take what you left us. The legacy of caring, the legacy of giving, for His sake. God bless you. I'll cut myself short, but say to you, there is no country like this one. There is no country like this one. Almost 300 million people in this country at this time. May God bless the Masekela family. May God bless our people, our leaders. Open up their minds, because I'm not looking at death, but hey, it comes when it comes. God bless you.